Oh. Hello? Maybe? Hello again, Rep. Yeah, sorry, it was super weird there. It's the OBS integration. It's a little funky. Let me know if you can hear me. And, shoot, what was the thing? Oh, yeah, I was gonna check the DVR. There should be no DVR. And there's not. Cool. Hello! There we go. How are you guys doing? It's been a little while. I'll get right into it. Hello, Zero. Hello, ZQ. Yeah, so it's just me. Nyanny, yeah, Nyanny left this morning. Which was all good, and it was very sweet. But, yeah, it's tough. And I just feel like I would be really distracted playing Persona or hanging out with you. Playing a game. I don't know, and doing it. I don't know. I guess the main thing is it would feel a little forced in my current state. I just feel, I don't know. You know, when you just feel. I just feel. I can't describe it as like sad, you know? Yeah, change is change. I think it's gonna be fine tomorrow. You know, I've had a few cries. This is Goodbye Nyanny music. This is Awakening Wood Pikmin 2. So it's more like goodbye wallbanger music, I suppose. Oh, the wallbangers. So yeah, so I thought about not streaming, and I was like, well, that sucks too. So this was a nice compromise because talking makes me feel a little better. My heart will go on time. Pretty close, yeah. It's the feeling of endings. Yeah, I guess so, eh, Dodd? Yeah. I would say it's like a more extreme version of when you like finish a really good long series or something. Shall we ask the feel wheel? You know, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this room's a bit of a mess, but I'm going to be moving rooms pretty soon, so shuffling all sorts of things around. Nia's in here. Group therapy with chat. Hi, Rune. Heck yeah. Oh, the blur does not like this. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, why can't I hear that? Can you hear that? Oh no, it's because I plugged in my headphones. Let me see if that works. Thanks, Straw Hat. I appreciate that. Yeah, so like, one thing I was really, only the sound, not the voice.
And now, how are we doing on the feel wheel?
Super ultra great delicious wonderful yabai.
Honey, come on, use the wheel. Yeah.
Use the whistle. Come on. You know, maybe it's a good thing we can't hear the donations. Oh, you know what? I was so close to fixing this actually. Maybe I could take a moment to fix this, but sorry, I'm gonna not look at chat for one quick moment while I see if I can get the thingamadoodle back real quick. Yeah, I was really worried about Nia because Nia's been spending all of her time in Nyanny's room for a few months now, and so he left today, and I left her in the room, and it was all rather scary. I didn't leave her in the room. I said hi and, you know, gave her everything she needed. But I finished my meeting and I went to go check on her, and I couldn't find her in the room, and I was like, oh! And then I saw the window. It was like open a crack. It's open enough that like realistically she shouldn't be able to get out of it. Just have her to snip out, right? But I was like, what if she did? And so I kind of looked around. I couldn't find her, and then I realized music's too loud. Oh, sorry. So weird. The music's gonna swallow Kalei. Sorry, comically loud? My bad. How's that? Better? Sorry, professional streamer. Anywho, long story short, worried about Nia. Left her in the room. Went to go find her. Couldn't find her. Thought she went the window. And I looked around the house for a bit. Couldn't find her. I looked in all usual spots. But then there's this windowsill with like blinds next to where my work computer is. And so I looked behind there and she was just hanging out there. So she was like right beside me the whole time. It was really sweet. So I set up her a little bed. I have a picture I can share later, but it's got my laptop on it and some information, I think, so I gotta blur it, but... And so she hung out in the bed all day. Oh, hi, Catherine. Yeah, take care of yourself, too. So, yeah, she's definitely been a little sad, but she was just hanging out. She was with me the whole time. Yeah. Can't find the cat panics, one of the worst panics. Yeah, especially because, like, you start questioning everything. Like, you know, there's a window that's been open for months that none of them have gone out, but you're like, ooh, like, what if she really squeezed? Overlay, URL guide, where's the link for the thing? Let's see. Oh. Just gonna replay one thing here. So, yeah, that was my little Nia adventure today, and it really did the thing to me for a bit, but yeah, a little melancholy. I guess melancholy is a good way to describe it. Sorry, I'm gonna also just open up the Q&A thing here. Yeah, everything is like, it's like a lot of work to make all these things happen. Q&A. Ask me anything. Anything. I gotta pop the questions out really quick. Questions. All right. I swear, I'll be with you in a moment. We'll have gotten through this. Should I have set this up beforehand? Absolutely. Oh, shoot. There's so many of you. Oh no. Like, with the messages. I swear. I'm working on it. It's coming. Anything fun you got planned for the summertime? Ooh, that's a good question.
Don't worry, Clay.
Hey.
I've secretly been a thirst follow the entire time, so I'm not going anywhere. 3.
Hey. Thank you. Got a haircut. Do you like haircut Clay or non-haircut Clay?
There was some sort of accidental forced Twitch unsub issue going on like last month.
Oh, this is loud. This is really loud, guys.
Mine is late though. I just have one brain cell.
Sorry, that was super loud. Let me know if that's okay. All right, there's my mic. What do you tell the Brian's really quiet? Hella quiet? What? That's crazy. It was like peaking on the red. That's crazy. Hold on, let me fix that. How do you get the barbers to do what you want? Honestly, you say the exact same thing to a new barber, what you want every time. You tell them exactly what you want. And if they don't do it, you never go back to that barber. And then you go to a new barber. And if that barber, eventually, one of them will do what you want, and you go back to that barber. And then you never leave that barber. And if you do, or they quit, then you have to start the whole process over again. The chat shows are coming to your mic. I don't think it's coming from the stream. Oh my god. Oh, that makes... Does that make sense? That's why you cut your own hair. Yeah, I don't know why the audio's being weird. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. That's weird.
And now, how are we doing?
You're allowed to have feelings and feel them. We love you. Snuggle those kitties extra hard. And karaoke is still on the board, psych.
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Catherine, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, and you guys can tell me if this is okay. Two things are relatable that I was told might not be super relatable. One, I think this is relatable. Singing makes me feel better. The donation sound was playing 2 times there, I think. Not Brian? Shut up. No way. That's so bizarre. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Oh, you are correct. That was playing twice. I don't know why that is the way it is. Yeah, that's bizarre. That should fix it, though. Brian was good. Feel wheel was echoing. Okay, good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Eh. Okay, weird.
Persona D's nuts. Today is a field day.
I definitely played that without reading it, so you got me. What's my go-to karaoke song? Oh man. Okay, I like so many songs by The Killers. I think I like Dustline Fairy Tale the best, but I don't know if it's my favorite karaoke song. And Mr. Brightside's a little too like one go. I would actually say Under Pressure. I would say Under Pressure is one of my favorite karaoke songs. Yeah, is this all good now? Oh, so really bizarre. I saw Dodd. I saw you come in. Oh, I have some new whiskey I could open up too. It's very smoky. I gotta get Dodd here. I want to make sure everyone is hello. It didn't come through for some reason on the thing. Time to show you my love. The only way my mom taught me how. Financially. Oh.
While you don't have an operator, can you let chat control your stream settings? Twitch plays Pokemon style? Remote access is a bad idea? No.
So Ellengale, really funny. We actually talked about that on the Persona stream because I was talking about like, wouldn't it be funny? And it wouldn't, is what chat said. If instead of ending the stream, I just left the game on, but I gave Twitch control of it and was just locked in the Velvet Room. And so you guys can do whatever you want to my demons and you do the Velvet Room between streams. And then when I come back, like that's just, those are my demons. Whatever you've done. Trap Queen. But yeah, I would like to do something like that. Because technically it's possible. Is your go-to karaoke song Don't Stop Believing by Journey? No. Like, if you're in a big group, I think it's fine. And I think that's a song that everyone needs to sing together. Because like if you, or at least, I don't know, because if you try and sing it yourself, there's a lot of like high notes and stuff and it's hard. But you know, if you're in a crowd and there's a bunch of people doing it, then it's fine because everyone sounds awful. So you can sound awful together. That's your favorite song to sing bad specifically. Sometimes singing songs bad is not a bad thing. Let me know if the audio is finally in a place. I gotta organize this a little bit better. My mic seems a little low actually, which is interesting. I guess there's a bit of a variance there. That's fine. Sounding awful together. Yeah. Anything by T-Pain and Neo's amazing. Ah, everyone sung so sickly. Our heart's broken. Aw. I'm not super familiar with their work, but they both use quite a bit of auto-tune. Pretty sure we had a group karaoke with Strangers app at one point. Oh, what? Is better, much better. Good, 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 good. Is the trap looking good too? I guess Thirst Trap. I guess trap has many. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. The thirst trap. Wait, is that the right term? Thirst trap? Am I saying something weird? Because KY said thirst follow, so I was riffing on that, but I feel like I've I feel like I've made a fool of myself, which was actually to my other point. Apparently, this is not a normal thing. I was telling someone that when I go to weddings, I've never ruined a wedding, and you know, I've always been a good guest, but it's always in the back of my mind, and it pops up where I'm like, don't ruin the wedding. Don't ruin the wedding. Don't ruin the wedding. You know? And I just start sweating. Oh, thanks, KY. Disturbed, the song, or me ruining weddings? Katy Perry song you can easily nail too. I look like you can nail the California Girls song. I think Firework is probably the, like, I could never hit that note. It would just be embarrassing. I think if I took, no, and going down an octave doesn't do it right. Didn't, I think JonTron did Firework, like, decent justice. HYCYBH at the wedding? What is that? Oh, the band for karaoke, Down with the Sickness or Stupefy? Yeah, I love Down with the Sickness. Oh, actually, I love Disturbed and shit. Wait. I always get Disturbed and System of a Down mixed up, which would really upset some people, I think. But is Down with the Sickness, is that System of a Down? Or, no, I get them confused as Down with the Sickness by Disturbed, not System of a Down. Because System of a Down does, no, wait. Self-righteous suicide. If you say I ruined the joke of a song, I'm tempted not to say. Disturbed is Sickness. Okay. No, Disturbed? Okay. You're a plastic bag. Is there a Kesha song you can nail? I don't think Kesha goes too crazy with TikTok, right? That's like the only Kesha song I know. Table! Yeah. Table! Ah, BYOB. That's a good one, yeah. I remember Surge. Surge is with Serge Tankian, I think his name is with System of a Down, right? It's been a long time.
My go-to karaoke song is Gangsta Paradise. I know every song by heart. I couldn't tell you why.
Nice, Ali. I would go with the Weird Al version. Surge's System of a Down. Yeah, I remember he did some solo work, and one of his most popular songs, I believe, was Beethoven's C Word, I think is legitimately what the song is called. I remember seeing it censored in Rock Band, being like, whoa, that's a thing. Yeah, Amish Paradise is a really good one. I haven't seen the Weird Al movie. It looked good though from the trailers. I kid you not, you can look it up. It's a real song. But for a Katy Perry song is also Last Friday Night. Oh, Last Friday Night's fun. You know what? I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh, this is an embarrassing thought. One song that I've never done that I think I really want to, because I want to live my Glee fantasy, is oh my god, what's her name? Not Katy Perry, but Kelly Clarkson. And that one where it's like, 'cause we belong together now, yeah. United.
I've been singing Star Rail songs to myself because I've been rewatching yesterday's concert. There's a bunch of bangers in there,
nice.
Especially Robin's.
Ooh. Zenless Zone Zero is a release date as well. But that's cool. Oh! Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, oh, God, what's it called? It's Fire Something from Star Rail. That was a good one, though. Belt out some 80s power ballads, complete with the 80s hairdo. I could get a wig. Yeah, We Belong Together. It's a good song. No, sorry. Yeah, Derp's got it. My life would suck without you. Yeah, my life would suck without you. It's a fun song. Glee's been cursed because of the weird deaths. Oh, yeah. No. Karaoke and DDR simultaneously. Wildfire, yeah. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of like 80s songs. What's a good example of like an 80s power ballad? I assume anything by Meatloaf, basically. If Clay starts singing, my ears will bleed. Maybe. There's not many effects, I guess, on this microphone right now. Cherry Bomb. That. I think the song's fine. It's fine. It's okay to like that song. It's not fully for me. Something about the repetitiveness of it. But yeah, for full context, like the Killers are my de facto favorite band. I like almost everything they put out. Michael Bolton? Oh man, Michael Bolton. Next stream, Clay taking shots while singing on Rock Band. That's like Dad of Girl. That's legitimately how I spent a good portion of my 20s. There was a period of a summer where like every other day we were just kind of getting hammered and belting out Rock Band. I think we actually did have the cops called on us a couple times. Nothing serious. They just told us to stop. Yeah, Michael Bolton's song with Lonely Island is peak. It's honestly I think the only one I know. Michael Bolton. Oh, I like this song. Yeah, Jack Sparrow. Michael Bolton. Yeah. This is the tale. Your Glee fantasy and you wouldn't sing Journey. Safe. I mean, I watched the show a long time ago and I really only watched the first season. But like, I'm pretty sure the emotional climax of that song happens to like Katy Perry's My Life Would Suck Without You. And I remember it hitting pretty damn good. I threw it on the ground. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. So this is another thing that oh shoot. I put up the questions I completely forgot about because we've just been freaking talking. But I guess if I ever run out of things to say, I'll look at the questions. I can't really listen. I can, and I think Jack Sparrow might be an exception, but I have a hard time listening to a Lonely Island song over and over. I listened to it once. It's funny. I enjoy it a lot, but then it's not something I would put in a playlist or like casually listen to, if that makes sense. I think same goes with like, is it Little Dicky? I don't even know if he's still making music, but yeah. About Miley Cyrus's phase when she came out with Wrecking Ball. Okay, well, fun fact before we go on this so you have some context. Miley Cyrus, I think Miley Cyrus has a lot of great songs, but Miley Cyrus actually makes or sings or performs and probably made my least favorite song of all time that I've heard at least over and over again and am constantly exposed to. But it's Party in the USA. I really don't like Party in the USA. I like a lot of things. And I don't not like a lot of things. And again, I think it's the same thing as like Cherry Bomb, where it's like kind of repetitive. I can't sing it. Is it Party in the USA? Party in the USA is so overrated. And it's played a lot. And some people like it. I'm not going to hate on you for liking it. But like... And also, I think she kills it. Like, she's a fantastic, like, incredibly talented singer. It's just... the flow, I don't know. It doesn't, I just can't, I don't know. I thought maybe it was because I was Canadian, but a lot of Canadians like that song. And it's really, maybe it's the irony that really kicks it up a notch too when I'm, you know, I haven't really done this in a long time, but when I was in the bar scene and hanging out and, you know, like the dance floor is full and everybody's saying it's a party in the USA, but we're definitely in Canada. You know, it just felt a little weird. Like, I'm not going to ruin anybody's time. I'm not going to point it out in the moment, but you reflect on it and you're like, what the hell's wrong with us? It's just like, it's a stupid thing. It doesn't matter. It's just weird. I don't know. Actually, this is Canada. I wonder if there's any other songs like that. Today I found out that Canada's favorite superhero is Captain America. Really? It's not Iron Man? They should have called Iron Man Captain Capitalism. That'd have been great.
Even with all that's going on, I hope you'll continue to stick with us, Clay, and that we can stick with you as well. Thank you for all you do.
Thanks, Yoshi. No, absolutely. I think I'll be around for a long time. I want to be around for a long time. There might be some times where I'm not able to be around a lot, depending on what's going on, especially if I go on a trip. Like, I do want to bring you guys in my pocket wherever I am, especially if it's in Canada, because I've got a wicked data plan. So, yeah, no plans to go anywhere. I appreciate you guys being here. It's good. Wolverine is literally Canadian. Yeah, I dig Wolverine. Sitting at the bar, glaring at the dance floor while they're dancing to it. Yeah, Spider-Man's good too. Wait, who from Hannah Montana is in the Fallout TV series? Is it Lily? I don't know. I haven't seen Fallout yet. I hear it's pretty good though. Tom's been watching it. He's telling me it's solid. But I was actually talking to him about how difficult it is to do world building. Yeah, because Tom's partner said that the world building wasn't quite there enough. And I was thinking, I haven't seen it, so I'm making assumptions, but when you adapt a video game into, say, a TV series or other media, it's really actually, I think, kind of hard thinking about it, because you have to do enough world building to bring in new people, but you can't do too much world building because the people who play the video game and who are watching the show already know. And so if you over explain it, they're like, yeah, like, get on with it. We all know, right? So, but if you do it wrong, then you end up in the middle and like no one's satisfied. So it's tricky, right? And of course, there's like entertaining ways to do world building in a kind of show, not tell thing. But again, it's not always the easiest. I thought the world building felt strong. See, and Jay, and it's also subjective, I guess, too, right? Because it depends on your background and what is kind of out there. Because I would say that the Fallout series is like well outside this person's realm, where it's like quite distant. They still like didn't hate it, but they just said they were kind of lost. So, which TV show are we talking about? The Fallout series. I'm gonna get a little bit of this new whiskey and I'll sip on it with you guys, especially because Dodd, 5'4", you having Short King? Nice, that's fun. Short King. Apparently, people now complain about show not tell too. They call it narrative backfilling. Wait. Narrative backfilling. I'm trying to piece this together in my head. Narrative backfilling. How can show not tell? I mean, storytelling is hard. What does that even mean? I know, right, Nikki? I was trying to when start play Seventh Rebirth. Soon, Celine, soon, as soon as P3R is done. It's been a time. Yeah, it's just, I would say the last 8 months have been like a complete, the only thing, oh God, I don't want to jinx this. No, the only thing missing is like me moving somewhere else entirely. And then my whole life would be like rotated. Scope for no media literacy. Oh, Octo. Exposition on everything is cool now. No. Oh, I guess Shakespeare did that, right? In a way. Hey, Angriest. Whoa! Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. How you doing? Monologues. Oh, GD catching a stray one. MT, Melvin, Guts, Nora. Thank you. Okay. You're gonna bring the big one and you have to move to Saskatchewan. I do have family in Saskatchewan. I did spend a few of my very young years in Saskatchewan. I don't remember much, but I do know that my mother hated it. Might be better though. media they can be proud of. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Where it's like, you can make what you want to make, but you also have to make something that makes money. And things that people like make money. Got family drunk. Girlfriend W car could die. Things could always get worse. That is true, Daniel. Thank you for the silver lining. Oh, wait, no. I don't have a car. Haha. Is it bad you've completely forgotten the Canadian provinces? I think I could name them all. I will try and name all of them for you as soon as I get back, but I'm going to grab a little tiny bit of whiskey. So, one second. And thank you for talking with me here today. I don't know. I feel better. This also sounds silly, but like feeling better feels... I feel guilty about feeling better, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to get over it. I know logically it doesn't make any sense because, you know, it's all good, but it's difficult. So anyways, I'm struggling. That's all. Thank you. What whiskey? It's a local one. I'll grab it. I'll grab the bottle. I'll show it to you. It's neat. It's very smoky. You can get hit by a car if you don't have one. Damn it, David. I was going to say, too, not if I don't go out in the street, but then I always joke about a certain character's mom getting hit by a car that, like, blew through a window or a wall. So I can't even say that. Right back. I forgot my headphones in my ear, and if I take them, they'll disconnect and ruin everything. Smoke can be many things. It's true. It's very true. So, like, have you ever... I'm sure you have it. I think it's... Okay, well, I don't know if it's common. I assume it's common. But you get into, like, a thing, like a mood or a feeling, and when I think about this in my head, it sounds really unhealthy, but it's just the way it is. As long as you're doing something like streaming or like anything, you feel okay, but then as soon as you stop doing something and you just sit there and think, you feel awful. That's where I'm at right now. It won't last forever. It's fine, but it's just where I'm at. Even going upstairs, I was like, oh man. So, and this is like, this is not unhealthy drinking, by the way. Which sounds terrible. This is a casual, nice drink, okay? You'll be here, but no, it's a East Vancouver one. Oh, I have the NVIDIA thing on. It's very good, but it's too good sometimes. I gotta disable it. But yeah, no, it's a local one. I had a tiny bit of it, and it tasted pretty good. And being local, it was very reasonably priced. Where's the copium emote? Smoking oak. Smoky Odie. You do the makeup YouTuber hand thing? Well, no, like, with the normal camera, yes, that works, but I've got the, like, NVIDIA broadcast blur filter on it. Alright, that's my favorite thing about whiskey is that you don't need to drink a lot of it, like a very small amount of it. Even what I poured is like quite a bit as far as whiskey goes. So that's one thing I like about it, because it's like, I don't know what else it's like. I wanted to say a tea, but I guess no one really sips tea like this. You should get one of those shot mugs that measures the mood you're in today. I have seen those. I generally only socially drink. I count this as socially drinking. That's actually a really tricky thing. Because I would say I also don't drink alone generally. I almost never, if ever. But technically, there's no one else in the room with me. Are the chatters in the room with me right now? Zero, this is primarily what I drink. Yeah. Canadian maple whiskey I keep in the freezer. It's delightful. Oh, yeah, maple whiskey's good. And this is actually really good, too. If you ever come across it, I'd recommend it. It's nice. I like smokier ones. I like peatier whiskeys. I like all of them, though. I haven't had too much of, like, the sweeter bourbons and whatnot. The next stage, everything falling apart at once, is when it stops falling apart, you start waiting for it to catch fire again. Oh my god. I guess so. We've seen that Clivier's made to Crystal's You Laugh You Lose video. SMT5 Bollicle. Nice, I'm glad. When I imagine it in my head, I just see it playing and her going, alright. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I feel like I explained a little bit of it. Favorite place in Canada to explore? Where's the place you want to go but haven't yet? I want to check out Quebec. I hear good things about Quebec. I've never been there. Going to Ontario this summer, so I'll let you know how that is. You know, take a little bit, just a tiny bit of time around Toronto, and then the interior, I guess it would still be. But also, Vancouver Island is also very beautiful. I spent a little bit of time there. It's very, very nice. Love that bit. Saved my face. Nice, Durf. Thank you. Oh, she laughed so she can't wait for vengeance. Excellent. Thank you. We got Crystal talking here? Yeah. Apparently a clip of ours made it in front of her, so that's sweet. Toronto with me? Yeah. Montreal, you really enjoy it? Love to go back sometime? Yeah, I've seen some things, and it seems like a very pretty city. Yeah, there's a lot of Canada. It's crazy. It's one of those countries where it's huge, but so much of it is not habitable, which is interesting. I wonder if it's always going to be that way. But... it is, and they have trains that work. What? Shit, was this video recent? I hear about now. I don't know, maybe. Which Crystal video? Okay, when link share a favorite streamer crossing. I assume probably the most recent You Laugh You Lose. Would you ever play Xenogears / Saga? Well, I got some good, bad news for you. We've played almost all of Xenosaga. Wait, no, sorry, not Xenosaga, Xenoblade Chronicles, of course, you know. Xenogears, Xenosaga. I have played a little bit of Xenosaga. I like Cosmos. And Shion. Shion! My favorite is the Xenosaga anime. It's really bad. It's like really bad. It might be one of the worst anime I've ever seen. Maybe. Those games are a bit long. We'll see. I do... yeah, it's tough. Oh, it's tough to allocate. Same games NyanCave played, like Persona and Yakuza. Nice. I'm holding off on new...
Do you want something to cheers to?
Whoa,
I just paid off all my student debt this week.
Oh, congratulations, Jose. That's huge. You get to keep more of your money, and somehow that was a 2020... that was confusing. Congratulations, though. What are you going to do with all that cash? Well, part of it. I've been to Ontario before? I have not. Thank you. Cheers. I never took out a student loan, personally. I've taken out, like, loans, but... yeah. Xenosaga is getting a remaster, 120%, not coping at all. Oh, yeah, maybe they did. Started a court lock a few days ago. You did? With friends? It's amazing. How much have I traveled in the U.S.? I've traveled a little bit in the U.S. I went to San Francisco, L.A., San Diego. It's fun. Am I interested in the new Pokemon game, Legend Z to A? I'm interested in how they came up with that name. But I don't know too much about it. I do like Pokemon a lot, though. Ton of fun. Ooh, sorry. Came up to me a little bit. Legends Pizza. Probably from Pokemon XY. XY is probably one of the Pokemon games I've played the most. I bred so many froggies. It was all like na 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 na. No, da da. I don't know. Is it Froggy something? I can't remember. Froggy mix? I don't know. Sorry. No, are they Froggy or Froakie? What was your XY Pokemon team? I actually really wanted to find my old cartridge to tell you guys. I remember I had like Speed Boost Blaziken or something, and then someone told me that was banned in competitive or something dumb, and I was like, oh, it is Froakie. Okay, great. Yeah, Froggy. I'm a real Pokemon gamer. I know Pokemon. But yeah, I had Greninja. I really liked to meme, which might shock you. So I often had Butterfree. I remember doing a lot of sleep stuff. I was a bit of a troll. I like status effects. Like, if your opponent isn't paralyzed, you're doing it wrong, I think. Oh, I know Pokimane. There's over 1,000. You're forgiven for any mistakes. Yes, Leafy, but only past 151. Oh, I heard something really interesting that I have not been able to verify, so it might not be true, and they might have been making fun of me. But apparently Magmar's Japanese name was Booba. Was it Booba? Oh, the Shuckle. I love Shuckle. Ugh. Shuckies. Boober! It's Boober? So sad about that localization.
Play, chat, I must be Machine Gun Kiss cause I've got a full clip of love for you, BB.
Baby! Swoon. Nice. Thank you, Miat. Shuckle's such an asshole. Don't fuckle with the Shuckle. Oh, God.
Play,
so good
chat,
oh.
All of you must know Marin Karin cause you've charmed me pretty dang good. Swoon.
No. I was like, wait a second. Is it playing again, or is it someone else? No, it's Miat with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. I always forget the animations aren't working with that one right now. Yeah, Boober. There's a YouTube short of a Japanese guy and his Canadian girlfriend comparing Pokemon names. Ah, that's good. That's good. Boober and Mandibuzz is Bulgina? 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 Bulgogi? Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. It's true. What's my Pokemon side game? Wait, what do you mean like Pokemon side game? Like one of the like spin-offs? Stadium? Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is one that I was always interested in but never really played. Pokemon Puzzle League is probably the Pokemon game spin-off that I've played the most. You know what I learned recently? I learned that Super Meat Boy had not only a sequel, but also there was another one that was a Puyo Puyo clone, and it was called what was it, Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, which is like clearly just a reference, I guess, but it hits a little too close to Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So that was all new information to me. I was like, whoa. It's a little sad. Explorers of Sky? Oh. Great name, right? Yeah, in Super Meat Boy, the villain is a fetus in a glass jar with a top hat and a monocle. I was seeing ads for the sequel for a while, like a long time ago, right? Not recently. Explorers of Sky? I've never heard of this. You played Explorers of Sky? I'm gonna Google this right now. Explorers of Sky. I like how sometimes we localize things and other times we just don't.
Selfishly love that streaming has been a bit slower these days. Statistically, I should be able to someday catch up from VODs to watch the live content.
Hey, Dad of Girl. Well, silver linings, right? Oh, Explorers of Sky was a Spike Chunsoft title. Interesting. Thank you, Dad of Girl. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, you know. It is what it is. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it though. Your dorm Wi-Fi is 5G is driving the wall right now. I could, let me try to fix this for you. How about that? Maybe ultra low with DVR off was optimistic here. Let me turn the DVR on and maybe the buffering will be a bit better. So everyone give it a refresh if you want. Watch some more ads. That would be awesome. I should just serve everyone ads. What song is this? Very catchy. It is from Zelda. Windfall Island, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And the DVR should be back if you refresh, I think. And then you can watch a little behind, which might stop the stuttering. Wow, when you enable the DVR, you can go like all the way back. Oh, that's funny. That worked. Nice. Sorry about that. Just trying to have you all here in the moment, in the now, as they say. Stream's gonna explode. I'm flipping switches, guys. Oh, Soda Malone. How are you? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Or have you never left? Definitely give Tekken and Street Fighter music a listen. Yeah. Yeah, fighting games usually go pretty hard. Did someone say puzzle games? Game genres are weird. Like, you know, strategy games and puzzle games are two different types of games, but in theory, they're kind of the same. I'm randomly going through the questions, by the way. What is the second best province besides BC? I haven't been to enough of them to say. Oh, I was going to name all the provinces. I forgot, or at least try to. I mean, it's probably Quebec or Ontario. It's definitely not Alberta. And no one even knows about Manitoba. Oh, crap. I might not be able to name them all. Anyways, let's see. So, from left to right, there's British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan. Then is it Manitoba, Ontario, I think Quebec. Oh!
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Charmsy! Thank you. Tearing me apart. Guilty Gear here. It's good music. Wait, Quebec? Okay, this is where it gets funky because there's like New Brunswick, Newfoundland. There's Prince Edward Island. I feel like I'm forgetting. Nova Scotia! Oh crap, I'm still forgetting one. I did say Alberta, right? Is Manitoba the Staten Island of Canada? No, I think that's Nova Scotia.
Having just moved into a new place myself, I feel your anxiety a little bit, but change is how we grow.
That's true.
Think of this as a new chapter.
Yeah. I always tell other people when I don't always, if it's appropriate, where it's like, if you're nervous about something, then I think that means that, generally speaking, you're pushing your own boundaries, and it's kind of a good thing. Okay, I didn't name the territories yet, guys. Calm down. Well, they're like territory provinces. I don't know. The lines are so blurred these days. It used to matter. I don't even know if it really mattered. But yeah, the Yukon, none of it. Having none of it. I don't even think we got rid of Northwest Territories, right? Crap, what's the other one? Well, no. Wait. Shoot. Yeah, 10 provinces, 3 territories, right? Yukon, none of it, and is it Northwest Territories? Do we still have it? Is it just no? Yeah, it is still there. Okay, great. Newfoundland. Oh, I forgot. Did I not say Newfoundland? Sorry. Yeah, Newfoundland, Labrador. Okay, are they 2 provinces? Didn't realize those are different things. What's the difference between a territory and a province? Okay. Oh, I watched a video on this a while ago. I didn't even know because they didn't really teach you in school because it's kind of like a thing, but it has to do with representation in the government. And the long story short is I think the territories basically got shafted, and we basically took a lot of natural resources from the territories, and the people who lived in the territories didn't really see much benefit to that from what I think. So recently, when I say the lines have been blurred, and I'm not sure how recently, again, like this could all be incorrect, just going from a hazy memory, they've gained like their own provincial-esque governments and have more of a say in things now. He said New Brunswick, that can't be right because that's in New Jersey. Something like that. So yeah, it was originally to do with government. There's a channel that does really, I don't know if it's interesting per se, but they break down the interesting, I don't know, whatever, you can watch it, but they do videos on like Canadian things like the government, and I learned a whole bunch of crap. It was like the Canadian government iceberg was the video I saw. The political, is it? Yeah, it is. It's JJ McCullough. Excuse my pronunciation. Vancouver's featured in the critically acclaimed game Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. Ooh, nice. Okay, now name all 50 states. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Let's see. South Dakota, North Dakota, West Dakota. It's got to be there. East Dakota. Who names a state Dakota? And why'd they do it twice? Vancouver, Washington better than Vancouver, Canada? Ow! It is funny how close they are, too. Most Americans can't name all 50 states. Yeah. I always get Manitoba and Winnipeg flipped. One's a city and one's a province. Winnipeg is in Manitoba, though, right? Just like Ross from Friends. What? Northeast Dakota is my favorite Dakota. Super South Dakota. It's way down there. Oh, I just got a message from Nyanny saying that he arrived safely at his destination. Amazing. Glad you made it. I hope the trip was beautiful. Ma'am. Oh, that's funny. Got a bunch of security alert emails, but it's because I logged into do me a favor and say the state. Arkansas. Arkansas. Yeah, freaking Arkansas. How long does it take to travel to the island? Not that long, actually. Well, to go where Nyanny was going specifically, I guess it's, you know, about 7 hours. But if you just want to get to the island, I could probably, if I hit the ferry correctly, like 4 hours, 3 hours, if you're really lucky. No, 0. I don't often say no to that kind of request, but not the vibe right now. Oh, that's not bad. Republican Kansas. I can swim it? Absolutely not. One person from Arkansas. Based on there, want to visit Arkansas? Yeah. It's interesting. Been a while since I've done it, but Tawasin to Nanaimo is what, 2 hours? Oh yeah, Tawasin's... What? Tawasin to Nanaimo. If you ripped it. I think it's like an hour and a bit at least to go from Vancouver to Tawasin. Let me see Tawasin. Tawasin's like pretty far out, but it's like far out enough that it's typically a little hotter. So I don't know if it's still there. I think it might be, but there's like a big, not giant by Canadian scale, big water park. Splashdown Park, I think it was called. All of our end of school like summer trips were to Splashdown. It was pretty good. The last S is silent? Arkansas. Arkansas. Tawasin. Oh crap! Tawasin's that way? Shit, I'm dumb. Yo, you're right. And you were actually very correct. Yeah, I don't listen. Me and directions. Actually, you know what? Technically, we're both wrong. Okay, it's actually only 50 minutes to Tawasin. Just so you know, Tawasin Ferry Terminal. I thought Tawasin was out east. What the frick am I talking about? Where's Splashdown Park? Well, I gotta find this. Splash. It is in Tawasin. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, Tawasin is south. I had no idea. Wait, is it only... It's a 42-minute drive? It seemed like an eternity when I was a kid. Well, fuck me, I guess. Pecan. Yeah, I don't know. Pecan feels wrong. I like pecan. It hits better. Okay, here's one that I actually stopped ordering this drink from Starbucks because I got tired of not knowing how to say it. I go with caramel. But some people say caramel. Caramel? Caramel? Caramel. Caramel? No, now I lost it. Caramel. Caramel? Caramel. How do you pronounce the word envelope? I go with envelope. Here's a fun one. How do you spell check? Caramel. Caramel? Yeah, that's probably safer. It feels better. Depends on the region. So bad with directions. One day I went to find porn, took a wrong turn, stumbled upon the NyanCave. Happens to the best of us. And to be honest, if you squint. I'm sorry to whoever I sassed about Tawasin. They were right. I missed the name. Banff is lovely. Yeah, Banff is nice. Banff. Wait, Banff is in Alberta. I think I've only seen images. I think the skiing or the snowboarding there is really good in Banff, from what I recall. Carmel. Yeah. Carmel. One that chat. Okay, two words that I get roasted on all the time are bagel. I don't know how else to say it. Bagel. Unless it's bagel, which I don't think it is. Bagel. And pasta. I say pasta. I ate pasta. I don't know. How you feeling? I'm feeling better hanging out with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Clay in chat. What games is Jeff for brand new, older gamer who isn't fond of combat and super impatient with time-gated games like Animal Crossing? Legit asking for my mom. Oh, I mean, what derp? What platforms do you have? Bagel. 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 But yeah, that's tough. Depends what they like. Yeah, recommending games is always a little tough. Watermelon game though. Pasta. Pasta's just that. Bagel. Apparently this is a whole thing on How I Met Your Mother too. Robin says it the same way and it's like a war crime or something. How do you pronounce drawer? Drawer. Tylenol? Tylenol. Huh, interesting. I'll be watching Eurovision next week. I think I'll check out some of it with you. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like watch the whole thing or anything, but I do like to watch highlights with you guys, so that's pretty fun. We could probably do a Twitch stream of that. I do say vague differently. Vague. Go Nuts recommend FE to your mom. She bought herself a Switch and to the PS4 at my wit's end because she keeps asking me. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to... Do you play jam games from Itch? Sometimes, Dragon. It's a bit of a Christmas tradition where I go through all the Christmas jam games and we find, you know, actually some genuinely good ones and a lot of not so good ones, but they're all kind of interesting. Colonel? Yeah, it's Colonel for me. Colonel. I've never heard anyone say Colonel. doing Twitch media stream, putting Star Rail Sparkle trailer. Ooh. Oh, Dodd!
Time to show my love the only way Mama taught me, financially.
How? That was sent at the beginning of the stream. I addressed it. I said thank you. It was sent an hour ago. Why did it show up now? Either way, thank you. Farming Sims all the way, Light Story or yeah, I guess Stardew. Yeah, Stardew. Thank you, Dodd. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, she called Stardew ugly. I was like, how dare? Okay. Get her on Harvest Moon then. What shows you watching lately? Oh man, I tried talking to some people about this, Dodd. Well, I finished Free Run, of course, which was very good. I've been catching up on Eminence and Shadow. And I was born and raised in DC as far as anime. So Eminence and Shadow, Delicious in Dungeon, a lot of YouTube. Stardew has tons of update. Yeah, there's a big update. Yeah, I'm thinking about games at the same time, Derp. If one hits me, I am atomic. More power. Freaking background characters. It's funny though. It's a funny show. I feel like there's a few barriers to entry for Eminence and Shadow, but it's pretty funny. Konosuba season 3 yet? No, not yet. I should. It's tricky because I don't have a lot of time to like watch shows on my own. I watch them Prima most of the time. Sasuga Shadow-sama. Yeah. It's clever. It's funny. Yo, the moon's kind of red. Oh well, time to riff. Hi, Cosmodes. You only seen the first episode of Konosuba season? Is it good? I tried to explain to someone why Konosuba was funny, and it's a pretty clever show. Like, just the comedy of it, at least in my opinion. Because on the surface, you're like, haha, panties and boobs. But, like, some of the comedy isn't okay. Okay, I'll admit that. Some of the stuff is... Let's not talk about that. Let's not get caught in the weeds here, okay? The way they set things up, though, and the way they establish the tropes, and then they constantly, like, you know, flip the script on it or, like, drop a brick joke so much later. And, like, Union is just so endearing. So sad. Union, whenever I think about Union, I feel a little sad inside, but I also can't help but laugh, and so it's really good. Konosuba's highbrow in the most degenerate way possible, right? Justice for Union. Was Konosuba a fan service? I never thought it was that bad. Yeah, I rewatched the first episode. It's pretty bad. Like, I mean, come on, Miss Waikata. If you watch the Konosuba movie, it gets a little yikes. A little yikes. Yeah. And Darkness, you know, Darkness's whole character is like a sex thing. It's one of the worst ones. I mean, without too many spoilers, like Kazuma's first ability is to steal panties. The Megumin smacking Unions just repeatedly. Yeah, that one too. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, Spubby. Like, I think that if you watch a lot of anime, at least a certain type of anime, you can kind of like just pass by that stuff, and then you get to the good stuff. I think that Konosuba does take quite a few episodes to kind of like wind up because it stacks. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, there's a point where you learn the background origin of one of the characters, and just the amount of weird little things that you're like, huh, that's odd, but you kind of dismiss, and they all stack up. And when they do this reveal, everything previous makes so much sense in the funniest way possible, and you're like, oh my god. No one in chat spoil it either, by the way. I'll ban you if you do, but it's just like the history and the world building of it is not particularly, I mean, it's pretty good, but it's hilarious. Like, it's so funny. Like the whole thing, and it all comes together. And like, the whole kind of like thing was building up to that, but you never knew it was building up to that, and then it hits all at once. It's good, and this happens a few times in the show, where like you make assumptions about characters, and then you find out things that make your assumptions so funny. And I'm talking in a very general sense here, but it's very clever. Review Starlight, I liked Review Starlight. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more of it. The mobile game was really bad. Well, it wasn't terrible. It was just mid. It was fine. But yeah, the animation for Review Starlight was really cool. The concept was really cool too. The outfits were really cool. They had a lot of good things going for it. Asobi Asobase, yeah, it's very different humor, Dodd. You know what's really funny? I very much enjoyed Asobi Asobase. And so did Nyanny. We had the time of our lives watching it. Laughed a lot. It's one of Nyanny's like favorite shows. And we've shown it to like 3 or 4 other people. Some who watch anime, some who don't. And no one else has liked it. No one else has been. Everyone's been like, huh. So you guys are like perverts or something, eh?
Are we doing good news?
Oh!
3 years ago I was hit by a drunk driver.
Oh.
This month my lawsuit finally settled and I'm finally debt-free.
Hey, KY, congrats. Sorry, I think I might have missed. I remember seeing something, but I thought it went through, but dang, no. Yeah. I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad that, you know, things are better for you. But yeah, drunk drivers, man, just, and it's so hard because it's like, don't do it, but like they're drunk. So I guess it's like, you know, if you have the wherewithal to stop someone from drunk driving, definitely do. And I'm not excusing drunk driving. It's awful. It's inexcusable. But take precautions before you drink, I guess. Or just don't have a car. That'll stop you. I also think that, like, and I don't have any stats to back this up. This is my own experience, and it's skewed because I don't drive at all anymore. But it was more enticing to drink and drive before Uber and whatnot, because sometimes like you legitimately could not get a taxi, or like you'd wait an hour, or they just wouldn't show up and the buses weren't running. And not that I'm excusing it, because you still shouldn't, but now what I'm saying with Uber is just like there's like, you just shouldn't. It's like, it's so easy. It's like $40 or something. Oh, thanks, Night Raven. You too. Again, I'm saying $40 like loosely. But I would rather spend $100, $200, whatever it takes on Uber to get home than, yeah. Didn't even get to be an isekai, but it gets element. You know, silver linings. Kaiju number 8. Okay, safe. This is a weird thing for me, and I don't know if anyone else has this like syndrome. It kind of looked neat. I haven't checked it out yet, but man, Crunchyroll was pushing it so freaking hard on the front that I just did not want to watch it. I was like, no, Crunchyroll, fuck off. And it was like, but have you seen it? So I might check it out, but I get a little jaded like that. It's I don't know if anyone else does that. It might just be me. Yeah, our public transit's pretty good here too. Like how Crunchyroll pushed solo leveling. I actually missed that. I wasn't really on it at the time. Oh, I watched solo leveling recently. I binged it. It was good. It was good. It was very watchable. Very cliffhangers. The Fruits Basket remake from 2019. We actually watched. It was one of the group watch animes we watched when we did group watches in Discord. I said group watches a lot. Group watch Fruit Basket. So I've not finished it. But yeah. Any thoughts on Stellar Blade? I haven't checked it out yet, Night Raven. I'd like to. Apparently it's very good. I'd like to check it out. I mean, we watched the trailers for it, and you know, it looked like booba and good. I heard that Yoko Taro had good things to say about it, so that's pretty good. I'd like to finish Fruit Basket. Oh, I do want to. Yeah, I won't be hanging out for too much longer. This is nice. He said it's better than Nier Automata outright. It's funny. It's his game, and I want to say I don't believe him. And like, not that I don't believe him, but I definitely think they're different games, because I mean, Nier did some really cool stuff. And
no, you're stuck with us.
No, I can leave whatever I want. Oh, Brianna, Daily Lives of High School Boys. Yeah, my friend, it's one of his favorite shows, and he recommends it to me all the time. I should watch it. Because it's like Nichijou, but with boys. But yeah, it sounds like fun. Can I go? I mean, Yoko Taro is pretty self-depreciating. I like that it only takes about 12 hours to beat. Ah, nice. Yeah, I don't necessarily like long or short games. I just like games that stick around for as long as they need to. I still am floored, and I refuse to accept that one of my most controversial takes is that Miitopia was too long of a game. Like, come on. It's not a hot take, okay? It overstayed its welcome. It could have been more interesting and shorter with the content that they had. Fight me, okay? The Stellar Blade Weird Coomer Twitter discourse was very weird. Man, that's a 2014. That's a 2024 sentence right there. It's a 2024 sentence, Animasta. The Stellar Blade Weird Coomer Twitter discourse was very weird. I'll never forgive you for that take. That's fair. What the fuck is a coomer? Someone who cooms. Webster's Dictionary. Michael Scott. It's true, though. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, Jess. Should I let my girlfriend buy Guilty Gear Strive on sale because of her hyperfixation, even though she's trying to save money? Oh. That's a slippery slope. I mean, if it's a hyperfixation, I would. But, like, and I don't know if this is healthy, too. I would make an equal sacrifice then, a reasonable one. Like, you know, if it was like, I'm trying to save money, and I've allowed myself, because you have to allow yourself a little bit of entertainment within a certain budget if you're saving money. Like, you can't do nothing. It just sucks, and it won't get you anywhere. So if it's like, oh, and this is maybe not relevant. It's like, I won't buy coffee for a week. And I actually won't if I buy this game, you know, on sale. Then I think that's fine. I like to bargain with myself. I think it works. Shut up, Clay plays extras from Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, chat says yes. So yeah, you know, and if it's a hyperfixation and it, you know, honestly, sometimes buying video games can save you money because then you don't do expensive things like drink alcohol and then shop on Amazon while you're drunk and then get a bunch of boxes and then you don't even open them and then you just cry and then you make a bed out of the boxes and you lie on it and wonder where you went wrong. You should probably buy it, I think is what I'm getting at here. How guilty would my gear be? Oh, it's in prison. Absolutely. It's doing hard time. Coomer, according to Urban Dictionary, is an oversexed young man, generally a loser, so yay? Oversexed. I feel like oversexed doesn't mean what I think it means. Yeah, right. Eat these quirky notes. Video games, the ultimate diet plan. Savings portfolio is nothing they can't do, right? Out of the popular fighting games going on right now, which would you pick to try out? Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, or King of Fighters? Well, I think we can cut off King of Fighters immediately. It's never really appealed to me. It's also a shame you said popular fighting games because I probably would have gone with Soul Calibur. I would probably say Guilty Gear first, Street Fighter second, Tekken third, King of Fighters fourth. And that's based on vibes. Guilty Gear lore is so fucking unhinged. It's a great protagonist named Soul Bad Guy. Soul meaning son, and his rival's named Sin because he was going through a phase and he just had to live with that. He'd get tattooed on his ass or something. She's really into ABBA? ABBA's good. Or is ABBA a character? Are we talking about ABBA the band or ABBA something else? Oversexed? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Okay, so I have not looked up the definition of oversexed, very funny because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but I assume it's like exposure to sex and porn and things, I assume. ABBA's a character, apparently. ABBA's in Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Sin also believes he was born from his dad's eye after it popped out. Huh. ABA is a character. Huh. Sounds like a lawsuit. I bet Clay would love Dead or DOA, Dead or Alive, because Booba. Would you say that, I mean, it probably isn't a debate that Dead or Alive is the most porn game ever. I mean, it's the game series that porns itself, basically, right? With that beach volleyball spinoff. Am I going to check out the P5 or Kingdom Hearts mobiles? Maybe. No promises. Oh. Can I recommend a game? It's rather old, but it's called Okami. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of people here who want me to play. Or, well, oh, my God. Damn it. Miss White Kana, you've made me sad now. I said me instead of us. And then I realized I was alone. Damn it. I'm doing escapism right now. But yeah, Okami seems like a very good game. I want to play it sometime.
We hear you, we see you, you are valid.
Oh, thanks, KY. And I'm joking, Connor, by the way, just so you know, I'm totally joking. And thanks, KY. Ashura's Wrath, that's something I've heard before. It's so pretty, and the soundtrack is really nice. Wait, which one? Oh, Okami, probably, yeah. I personally recommend the That's So Raven GBA game. I do enjoy playing terrible games. And man, yeah. Game Boy Advance got its fair share of shovelware. People like to think that the Wii was the shovelware king, but Game Boy Advance, I mean, you know, Barbie made a run for it. The protag actually becoming a blonde pretty boy rival's father-in-law. What are the implications of that? I like quirky bad games, not Garfield Kart. Garfield Kart was just a pile of dookie. Oh, the CDI Legend of Zelda computer games from the 80s? Or wait, were those CDI or those like Panasonic ones, right? I've noticed as I get older, I fall asleep to certain games like Clockwork, even if I love them. Okami is staring for me out like a light. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty rare for me to fall asleep to games. Yeah, oh, I mean, I used to as a kid. But, a game that was on sale that I bought recently. Well, two things. One, I have been playing more Unicorn Overlord, and I think the chat wanted me to meet a certain character. Was it, oh, it's like Ama something. Shoot. Is it Amalia? I think it's Amalia. But just like, absolutely. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. I recognized right away. I was like, oh boy. I tried to recruit her right away, but obviously the arena's a bit high. But yeah, that was pretty incredible. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm huge. Moving on. Love it. It's very good. The funny thing is, I forgot to use Amalia in the map where you get her as a guest. But yeah. Playing it hard or whatever? Yeah, I'm playing the one below Maddening. I haven't tried it, but I have been really steamrolling the normal difficulty, so I'm considering moving it around. It's a fun game, but like when you start gaining momentum, you really do. I'm also trying to manage too many units. I cut down my squads a little bit. I unlocked them all, and I'm like, it's just too many for me to like keep up with, so I'm just picking favorites and kind of rolling with them. Belatro's good. Sorry, game I bought recently, been playing aside from Unicorn Overlord, was Against the Storm, which is like a roguelike city builder, almost RTS game. I was really skeptical, but it's actually quite a bit of fun. Yeah, it's really interesting. If you like city builders, because man, like with city builders, I usually like get really into it in the beginning and I build my city and it's all fun. And then it gets to a point where I'm just like, why am I doing this? And then I just stop. because it kind of feels like I'm in a loop where the city just keeps getting bigger, and I've never really been someone who likes making like pretty things for the sake of making pretty things in games, like in Minecraft, you know, like people who do design. Nothing against it, you could love it and that's good for you, but I've just never found it. Oh, who's my unicorn overlord waifu so far? Oh man. Oh, there's two. I'm so bad with names. But one of the Radiant Knights, I think it starts with an M. She's just really sweet. I like her. Oh my god, who's the really horny girl? Like, she's so down bad, and I find it very endearing. So down bad. The woman you recruited, she's like, I'll settle for being one of your concubines. Let's get on with this. Monica and Miriam? Yeah, okay. And you're like, damn, girl. I mean, get it, but like, Jesus. Melisandre! Yeah, that's it. Got a thing for the M's. I think it's Miriam. I think it's Miriam. No, Melisandre's like a special kind of down bad Nora. Basically went with Scarlet. Oh, and then there's of course, oh man, I gotta bring up my game because I got Teen Girl Squad or whatever, and they messed stuff up. But who is it? It's led by I want to call her Burger Girl, but it's not. I can't remember. It's Travis's sister. What's Travis's sister's name? It's a weird name. It's like Berjernaberdern. Oh, it's Prima me? Sorry, Prima's name isn't green, so I have a hard time seeing her. Oh yeah, Berengaria. That's the one. Borger. Berengaria. Yeah. Yana's fun. I know. Yeah, Berengaria is really good. Cheerleader. West Berger. 7 years with nothing short of remaining. What games are you looking forward to at the point you're playing around or streaming afterwards? Mainly Rebirth, but also Infinite Wealth is definitely one. There are a lot of good games coming out. A lot of good Mario games. Didn't the Peach game come out too? Like, Jesus. You know? Too many good games. Later, Ryga. I think we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon too. I just want to check in and say hi and do this because I was feeling ways. Rosalind. Man, I know I'm forgetting someone. There's one that I like a lot, and it's not Scarlet. Like, Scarlet's fine. Her titties make me laugh. I should, you know what? Oh, what kind of spoilers? Oh, I haven't even got to like the Beast Kingdom yet. I feel like I'm playing No Game No Life when they talk about the different countries in that game, where it's like, there's the country of the elves. Sorry, there's the country of the sexy humans, and then there's the country of the sexy elves, and then there's the country of the sexy beast people. It's like, what? Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, the elves are super duper hot as well. Yana. Whenever I see Yana, I'm always like, Yana. Beast Kingdom's good. Everyone is sexy. Oh, sexy angels. I have not gotten there yet. Okay, Selvi, the druid character. I wasn't into it at first, but kind of growing on me a bit. But yeah, I would say Melisandre's one of my favorites. I think that Chloe is the most basic character. Rivaled by Sharon, of course. They just not have... Load the portraits. Damn it, IGN. Last time. I trust you. Why can no one just give me a list of characters with pictures? Sharon and whoever it is. Oh, why is my internet going poopy right now? Okay, the wiki has like none of the characters. How? 32? Oh, wait. Am I on desktop mode? Is that what's going on? Oh, I am on desktop site. That's what's going on. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Aramis. Aramis is best girl. Kidding. That was actually kind of interesting, though. I like that story. It's good. Sharon's the gay cleric lady. What? Sharon? What? Oh, you know who has the stupidest name? Awk. Freaking Awk. Mommy issues Awk. Man. All of his lines are so funny. Like, he cracks me up so much. I bring him along just because he's really, really funny. Praise me, father. Will mother be proud? For mother! Awk is voiced by Blade Takaya from P3. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so fucking sad. Will mommy love me? The mage guy, yeah. I'm sure he annoys a lot of people, but like, I find him endearing for all the wrong reasons. Why does no one have images? Oh, I mean, and obviously, oh, yo, who is the, like, okay, like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised from the developers that made Dragon's Crown, but like, the titties keep getting bigger. Like, when I think they're comically large and they couldn't possibly get any bigger, that, Griffin Rider lady shows up, and I'm like, oh, Prim is also very nice, by the way. I think she's really sweet. They get so big, I know, right? Oh, Tatiana's really funny too. Oh, sorry, Virginia. I definitely, absolutely, 100% have a crush on Virginia. That's the one I'm forgetting. I'm like, there's someone I'm forgetting. I love them a lot. It's Virginia. Yeah. Virginia and the absolutely, like, enormous tittied Griffin Rider. Their marriage scene's great. Yeah, wait a second. Are we cousins, though? Like, oh, no, wait. She's our first cousin. That's fine. Wait. I never cared for Hilda. Don't worry about it. You sure are. No. I mean, we're royalty, baby. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it's uncommon. You know, purity of the bloodline or whatever the hell they're always on about. Oh, that's a character. Oh. Oh. So what's the Alabama equivalent in Canada? It's probably a mix between Saskatchewan and Alberta somewhere. She looks so much like our mom too. Have fun unpacking that. There's nothing weird about marrying our cousin who looks like our mom, but she has 2 shields and a giant sword. Like, her character fucks so hard. Like, I did this insane build with her. I'll have to show you. It's so dumb though. I loaded her up with PP, which is a sentence that makes sense to some people, I promise. And then gave her the like counter damage up thing with some other counter thing, and then I got her hammer counter, and like things hit her for 1 damage and she just obliterates them back. And it's like True Strike is the craziest thing about it. It's a True Strike counter that does absurd damage. So I just, yeah, she just obliterates. It's crazy. Yeah, so did Elaine. Ayo. Good game though. I loaded her up with PP. It makes her more effective. I swear. It's a real sentence. All right. That was fun. I gotta end the stream on I loaded her up with PP. I believe we'll be back tomorrow with no, we will. I will be streaming tomorrow with Persona 3 Reload, and we'll get back to it because this was fun. Don't worry, chat. He just loaded up his. Don't forget Hera, our first cousin who looks like our mom. Load her up with PP, and make her pound your enemies. Play forbidden from playing Pokemon. Hey, listen. I don't make the rules, but Ditto's got to do some work. Can't wait to load them mons with PP. Oh yeah, there's snacks for PP. Virginia's great though. I like how sassy she is. It's very funny. Okay, on that, I'm gonna go. I'm closing the questions. I'm saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Well, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Persona 3 Reload A. Be there. Bye. Thank you, by the way, everyone. This was nice. I should say thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Virgil. Okay, bye. I'm leaving for real. Shout out to when Clay tried stalling against Koga and got fucked over by Double Team. Oh. Yeah. Okay, bye.